as people move forward, how important is it to them when they hear like a new law change, or how often should they be reaching out to their attorney, or how often should they review their trust?
If a client is reaching out to their estate planning attorney, absolutely, it's time to sit down with that estate planning attorney. You should email or call or schedule with that attorney. I'd say more often though, the estate planning attorney is reaching out to the clients and saying, hey, we've had this change, we've had this adjustment. Now, this is my 30th year in law practice. So that being said, we can't call every single one, reach everyone. So we'll send out email blasts, but the best medicine is just a regular checkup every 3 to 4 years with a client so we can do a deep dive. You catch things. Every now and then with these blended families or non-traditional relationships, you also encounter sometimes folks that have different requests. They'll say things like, I want to skip my spouse completely. Let's say they have their own assets. They're entering into a marriage or some kind of a domestic situation with each other. And they say, gosh, you know what? We're going to be living together and having a great life together. But my stuff's my stuff and your stuff's your stuff.
Yes, I see that also quite a bit.
Now, people have to be careful because in Massachusetts, the legal marriage changes this. You can't just automatically skip your spouse.
Right.
Even if the estate documents say so.
Correct.
You have to have them sign client waivers. They have to sign a spousal waiver. They're waiving a bunch of rights. It's
almost like if you have a pension plan, right? You have to get the spouse to sign a waiver to be able to take a lump sum.
And a lot of folks will come in, they go, I got this already covered. My will or my trust says it all goes to my kids and my spouse. It says the same thing, so we're fine. Did you know that person could, after the death, they could walk right into a probate court and they could challenge that and they'd win. And they'd get a statutory or an elective share. So you have to have them waive that in advance or the outcome they were expecting might not happen. You could see an entire lifetime's worth of accumulated assets that you thought were going to your kids or your loved ones go somewhere else.